Yo, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Shogun. I'm on lunch right now, so I don't have too long, but we're gonna get ran.
何を売っているですか？では逆にお聞きしましょう。何がお望みですか？命に替えはありません。たまにはここで何か買っていたわってあげては。
Final Fantasy 14 or Riot. W later. I gotta finish up my relic weapon. Right now, I gotta get ran.
命に替えはありません。たまにはここで何か買っていたわってあげては。
Yo, what's up, Liquid?
命に替えはありません。たまにはここで何か買っていたわってあげては。
Oh. Yo, what's up, TZ? Pretty good. Refreshing for some bookmarks while you guys come in. We're gonna get ran in a single pull anyways. Doesn't matter. Yo, what's up, Malachi? He ran so bad. Skystone, no Skystones or bookmarks. Feels bad. At least he's not limited, right? Not limited, so not really a big deal. You'll get him eventually. They all come around eventually. Is he out? Yeah, he was out this morning. I was going to do some potty pulls when I woke up, but then it was like, you know, I always potty pull, and then, like, none of you guys get to see it. So now we're going to pity pull because I couldn't potty pull. That's why I'm refreshing bookmarks. If I didn't wait, it would have just been, like, one single pull, and I would have gotten him perfectly fine. But I'm doing this for you. Yo, what's up, Brent? So, how does a new player re-roll for him? Is there a faster way than just doing story, or am I missing something? Normally, the best time to re-roll for selective summon units is when we get, like, the 10 free rolls a day type of deal. But yeah, at the moment, there's no special stuff going on, so yeah. Rerolling right now is not super good. I mean, honestly, unless you just want him for aesthetic purposes, I don't think that rerolling specifically for him is the best. You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna buy that. I should, but I'm not. Do I have a team in mind for him? I'm actually gonna run him Speedy Bruiser. Because I don't think that using him as, like, 300 speed is good. The more I think about it, the more I think that I don't think that that's the greatest. Because there's other people, I mean, there's other people you could use to follow up with him, but I think having him as, like, a mid-speed, annoying bruiser is going to be my go-to. Because, like, I'm not a cleaver, right? So he's the one not going to do anything for me is cleave. I'm not going to go to cleave. I think maybe, like, a speedy, aggressive type of player will, he'll do good. I want to put him on R&L. I think, honestly, if you get, like, a good R&L streak, you could definitely kill something. Like, if you proc R&L on either the S2 or the S3 and get that extra turn into the S1, boom, done. Yo, what's up, Kyle? especially with the extra defense pen on the S1 into defense break. I think that that would be really huge if you R and L into that. And the fact that like extra turns stack too. So like if you ever watch like a Baiken on RNL, like you can just take like 20 turns if everything like rolls out right. Whoops, that's not what I want to do. I think I'll start and just pull for him and take whatever I get. I wanted to start playing, but I kind of want him to. I mean, the thing is I think that he's going to be more of like an end game character. But in terms of selective summons, shoot for like Ravi or Sigrid's good, Vildred's good. I don't even remember. I don't even know who's in selective anymore. Charlotte's good. Realistically, like, you get so many characters thrown at you in this game and like so many pulls if you like use your stuff right that yeah. Oh, hey, what's up, Joshua? Yeah, what's up, dude? That's crazy that you used to live like 15 minutes away from me. Gonna let Ram pass this time. I'm in no position to gear him. Gonna focus on who I have already. I think that's one of the best ways to do it, right? I think everybody chases the new hotness and doesn't focus on their gear. Like, that's really what you should be doing at the end of the day anyways. Like, gear is what makes the character. Like, you can have the newest, most OP character, and yeah. Is Rand good for hunts? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's going to be better than anybody else. Stigma doesn't work on bosses, as far as I'm aware. I can't see using him in Wyvern. There's better defense breakers, for sure. He might work for asthmatic eggs, yeah, but that's about it. And even then, if you've got ML Haste, A13 is a free run. I think I saw some people this morning, like first thing this morning, talking about using him for Katie's. But again, I think if you're pulling him just specifically for a hunt, yeah. Yo, what's up, Zariah? Ran good into AOL? No. What's he gonna do against Angelica? Because Angelica's gonna just go right after him and then just unbuffable silence everybody. How am I? I'm alright. It's a nice day outside. I need to mow my grass today. That's what I need to do. I'm gonna get like 2 more and then we'll pull. Who are my top picks for Wish Upon a Buff? Fire Araminta, because I think everybody forgets that she even remotely exists. Am I going to Anime Week in Atlanta? I am not. No, I am not going anywhere for the... Because I would have to fly down there, because I'm not driving. And I'm also not getting jabbed, so yeah. Heard we're getting a 4-star ML selector. That's a rumor. That is a rumor until we see who they're changing. And I don't think that they're going to give out an ML4 selector anytime soon. But Fire Araminta, because everybody forgets that she is a unit. I'd like a buff on... I think Fire Ken would be good, honestly. How goes the polls? I am not getting them yet. When is the next selector? When they nerf a unit? Yeah, I'd like some new 3-stars. I mean, actually not really, because we just got new 3-stars, didn't we? Although, just goes to prove that I was right when I said that, like, the 3-star, like, Stigma and says could use a buff, but I mean, I feel like water is a little fine right now. I'd like some buffs to some fire units to counter, like, Violet and Landy. I think water is fine. I think there's, like, definitely some forgotten units. But then again, there are, like, units that, you know, the worst E7 player skit was awesome. Thanks, dude. I made that because I was just tilted at Facebook. Epic 7 people are some of the worst people on the internet. Yuna already got a buff, though. Like, that's the thing, is, like, a lot of these units that are still forgotten, they already got a buff, and it didn't do anything. Like, it didn't put them back into anywhere in the meta, right? You've got, dude, I would love a Dingo buff. Like, I actually really like Dingo. Fire Ken, like, most people don't use any Fire Ken. Who else is, we'll just go with forgotten 5-stars. Hold on. Instead of digging through my entire inventory here. All heroes. Let's see, Ballin Sezin, but he got a buff too. But he's still really good for, like, grass expedition, right? Who uses they could buff haste again. They could buff haste like a billion times, and I don't think he would still get used. Fire Litica got a buff, and people don't really use Fire Litica. Any idea who will get buffed this time around? Any calls? Probably Judge Kisei, honestly. I honestly would not be remotely surprised about a Judge Kisei buff, because skins, and nobody uses her. She has not been used in Cleave in ages, but what would they buff on her? I don't even know. The Luluka could probably use a buff. Nobody uses really Luluka. That's not true. Somebody's going to be like, oh, I use Luluka for Wyvern 13. I already called it. Spez already got a buff. Meteoric Choleric could use a buff. Designer Lilibet could probably use a buff. Although I think Designer Lilibet into Ran actually isn't bad. I feel like buffing a unit to be a PvE slave is an awful buffing. I would disagree with you there. Oh, Solitaria? Yeah, I would like a buff to Solitaria, and that buff being, I would give her 5 kids. Like, instantly. 5 babies. She wants 5 babies. I got you, girl. Four stars. You know what? I'd like to see... I would like to see a buff to... Well, Dingo, obviously, because I like Dingo. Fire Surin would be kind of cool. You can use Luica for Katie's. Mango proved it to be true. Yeah, but you can use just about anything for Katie's, honestly. As long as you've got what Tamarin, I forget what the Katie's thing is because I don't do Katie's. Let's see, who else would I like a buff to in that range in the 4-star world? Keys to eye buff so that her face covers 90% of the screen. Dude, I would quit. I don't think Rowana needs a... Oh, Rowana was the other one that you used. Tamarin, Rowana, and whatever. Yeah, nobody... Like, Fire Surin... Dude, we needed more buffs to Cirilla. I mean, she's got some buffs right there, some assets, but... Some Cirilla buffs would be interesting. Maybe Fire Shuri. I don't know, there's so many units that I feel like could get extra stuff, right? Buff Phyllis. Where's my Phyllis specialty change? 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks. Okay, let's pull, because this is what I actually was supposed to do, and because I've got to go back to work at some point. Hopefully this is enough. Hopefully we don't go to pity. Hold on, here, we're going to record this. Because every time I record and I say this is going to be, we are going to quit this video when we pull this unit, it's usually like in the first 50 pull or 10 pull because, you know, it doesn't like ad revenue. So we're going to just start off. Oh no, it's literally not even a single spark. There we go. Is it me or is your webcam blurry? It's probably my webcam's blurry. Reset. I don't know. Maybe it's me moving around too much. Okay, so this was not it. This was not the pull. All right, we're gonna do 10 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not it either. 4, 5. 16 pulls. That would be okay. That would be acceptable. I would take that, but it's not gonna happen. All right. 2 knives. Okay. I forgot what that was. 7. Okay, 7. That's right. 8. 9. All right, 10. We'll do another 10 pull. At least we didn't get no sparks this time on the 10 pull. There we go. All right. See? Thank you, YouTube. Oh, nice. They already have the Japanese lines in. Bro, he sounds driptacular in Japanese. Real smooth. Yo, I like this JP voice. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Just 1 ran. Okay. Well, there you go, YouTube. That was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That could have been considered a YouTube short. That could have been considered a YouTube short. I didn't even need to burn all of those. I didn't even need to refresh that much. Growth pack. JP voice is super badass, dude. What's my opinion on collectible E7 figures and why haven't they gone after that source of revenue? I think because of the pandemic and everything like that, it's probably a little bit hard for them. But I would like more figures 100%. I mean, I do have the Luna statue, but okay, I gotta pull him out of the storehouse. Let me clean this up a little bit. But I really do wish that they would put out more. I mean, I'm a figure collector myself, obviously. And I would get them, but yeah. JP voice actor for Ran also voices Date Masamune in Samurai Warriors. Yo, hey, whatever, man. That voice is gonna liquefy some panties. That's what that voice is gonna do. Just sploosh. They ran out of resin to make those big titty figures. Yeah, that's pretty much true. There's only so much resin in the world, and I mean, they ran out of it when they cast Luna, that's for sure. The closest figures E7 has, except for Luna, are the ones included in the board game. Yeah, that's why I bought, like, all of the board game stuff. Let me use this Luna to promote him. That's true. The Guilty Gear Dizzy figure is nice, and the Elfelt figure as well. I'm glad that they made those for Epic 7. I need to lock this this chick. That's true. I have some Rem figures as well. I'm glad that they put her in the game as that they made some Rem figures for Epic 7 as well. That's good. Thanks for reminding me, dude. You have a Xenos figure? Oh, dude, I need to go check those out. Xenos did nothing wrong. Xenos did nothing wrong. Is my Luna in a display case? She is too big for a display case. Because of her spear, she's actually on top of the display cases. I need to get more taller display cases. She is on top of my display case alongside of my other Epic 7 figures. You're still in AAR? Dude, Josh, you gotta catch up, man. You've got 35 days until Endwalker drops. Which, by the way, for Final Fantasy people, I will be streaming probably like 24/7 until I finish Endwalker. I took days off of work, so I'll literally be streaming like nonstop. Actually, do I have a picture somewhere? Probably on Twitter of all of my figures and stuff like that. Oh, he needs these books. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff in Endwalker. I'll probably play Reaper a little bit. But I'm not too super big on Reaper. I'm just gonna probably continue to play my warrior. I've been enjoying tanking a lot. Which of these are... No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Do I not have any... I'll probably need these. Oh, dude, relic weapon is... Oh, wait, hold on. You mean the ARR relic weapon. Dude, the endgame Bajan relic weapons are gross, man. I've been farming those so much. I don't have any catalysts. This feels bad, man. But I can just do his side story to get the rest of the catalysts that I need. I need to get back to farming catalyst. I got so used to just having catalyst packs that I was just like, oh, I don't even need to farm catalyst. Got lazy, dude. Dude, they don't talk to me anymore. Josh Harris. I don't know that they remember that I am a content creator. I need to farm catalyst, he says, with 30 of those. I mean, but I've literally told them before that they need to get on the what you call it, the figure game. Here's those books. This feels like such a scam. You trade 7 for 4. It's like a bigger scam than Hutch. Bigger scam than Hoochie. All right, well, I'm gonna have to finish farm books, but let's see. I have a max RNL. Who do I have max RNL on? Probably just sitting somewhere. On Penelope, yeah, we'll take that off you. Oh, thank you, Sun Spirit. So let's see. We'll do speed. Actually, let's just see how fast I can get him with like my fastest gear. Speed crit, speed immunity. I mean, you can do speed crit for sure. With CDOM. The problem is that they're just gonna ban your CDOM. I mean, that's the big downside there, is that they'll just ban your CDOM. I mean, I would. Why do I have a 23 speed destruction neck? That kind of makes me sad, honestly. I could make him 310. I could have a 310 speed ran. But that's actually really fast. Yo, what's up, Rio? Okay, that is my fastest. So this is, I could do this. This would be fast, but it's not going to hit for anything. Like this wouldn't do much. Do we know his modifiers? I believe we do. Hold on, let me go find out. Math. Yeah, go for it. You should be able to link it in chat. Ran. Check the E7 build Discord for how not to build Ran. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Did it not let you link in chat? Maybe. Maybe YouTube doesn't let links through. I don't think I have control over that. I might. I have to learn more about streaming on YouTube. Hold on, though. Let's go to the damage calculator. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here's Ran. His modifiers for S1, 0.9, 11% multi-mod speed modifier. So 0.075 speed. His S3 is 0.81 and then 34%. So you get 0.075% of your speed and 0.15% of the target speed. So that's actually quite a bit, honestly. But let's see how much damage this one that I just built real quick would do. So let's see, 310 speed. I should just be doing a damage by the numbers. That's what I should be doing. 2401. Because I don't have any imprints. 2234. We'll give him increased attack because he should have increased attack from his S2. I'm not going to put any Argus Adamant because if you're going into like a cleave team, you should be fine. Let's say the target speed is 275. So you're going to be doing about 6,000 damage with your S3 and your S1. Say if there's 300. It really doesn't increase it too much. So that's 6225, 6367. So you get like 150 for 25 more speed. And S1 is just based off of his speed. I mean, I'll be real. 6,000 on S1, and that's not even into defense break, right? So if you get an R and L proc, you kill anything on S1. So let's say it's like 250. You pop off your S2, you S3 them, and then you get an R and L proc into S1, and then you do 12,000 damage. So that's about 18,000 damage. That's going to kill anything. That's going to kill pretty much anything you run into. Yeah. But that is relying on the R and L proc. And I've got a lot of wasted stats here. Hold on. I could do... If I'm not worried about effectiveness... Oh, I need crit chance. No, you can go twice. Extra turns stack up. So you would technically take your second turn, then you would take your R and L turn. Okay, let's see. So this is 295. This is still pretty fast, right? It's not 310, but it's not bad. Hold on. Hold on. I got a damage by the numbers video. Yo, what's up, YouTube? Shotgun Shogun, and this is damage by the numbers for Ran. I'm about halfway through it, so I forgot to record, which I should have been when we were talking about this. But Ran's modifiers are out because, well, Ran is out. We're going to theory craft a couple of builds while I'm building this, and we're just going to see what we can put together. Now, initially, I had a 310 speed build. I'll show you that. I'll go back and I'll redo it. Hold on. Let me show you guys. I have Ran. He's unlocked. He's plus 12 right now. He's rocking an R&L, which I think is going to be probably one of the best artifacts for him. But let's put him back in the gear that I had him on previously to get him to that 310 speed. And then a ring. We're going to go here. Okay, so this is him on 310 speed, and this is the numbers that we were kind of looking at here when I was just doing this a moment ago. So 310 speed, this guy's real fast. This is a speedy boy right here. But if you look, his stats overall aren't really all that great, right? 2,400 attack. You'd think 2,300 or 2,234 crit damage, kind of doo-doo, right? But everybody, since this guy came out, has been like, yo, gotta go fast, this guy goes Sonic fast, Sonic fast, we gotta go fast. But let's look at his modifiers real quick over here. We're gonna come down. His modifiers on his S1: 0.9 attack, 0.9 power, 0.075 speed, 23%, and then it has 20% defense penetration. I'm going to take some of this stuff off of here, and I'll show you the numbers now. His S3, 0.8 attack mod, 1 power, and then 0.075 of his speed and 0.15 of the target's speed. Now, 2,400 attack, 234 critical hit damage. We're going to give him increased attack because he's going to get it from his S2. Now, if you're speed racing another team, we're just going to assume base defense. We're not going into anything for tank breaking, which I will actually talk about that here in a minute, because I honestly think that as a tank breaker, after thinking about it last night a little bit, and kind of looking at things, I was like, you know what, this isn't the worst idea of him being a tank breaker, right? But we're going to leave it at base here. We're going to give decreased defense initially or after the first one. So the play is he's got RNL, right? Cell indicates that there is a 36% chance to proc RNL, given that you have 2 turns. Now that's not bad. It's not the best, but we're going to be working off of the idea that, let's say we got that RNL proc, right? So we're going to have 310 speed. Let's say that our target speed, you know, they're kind of slow. I know I say 275 is, you know, slow, but when you get higher rank, that is kind of slow, right? So initially, right out of the gate, with no mitigation, no nothing, we're doing 6225 on the S3. We're doing about 6,000 on the S1 at the 310 speed. Now, let's say that, you know, we do bump them up to 300 speed, right? You're only getting about another 150-ish damage out of that, which is kind of weird, you know, for 25 extra speed. To really get that, but it is what it is, right? So here's the thing though. Let's say you're up against the 275 speed and you do get an RNL proc. Now that's going to be 6225 into 12,243 damage. Now that should kill just about anything that you run into that's speedy on that RNL combo, right? I've seen some people talk about like Gab. If that's the case, you know, let's just say, let's go back and put in Gab. Let's say he Gabs out of the, you know, in the beginning. That's only 72-63. And he doesn't get a follow-up on the S1. I would rather take my chances with RNL than Basket. Honestly, that's just me, right? Because if you're going to do this, you're going to already have attack, and you're going to wombo combo, and you're just going to one-shot something. Like, I can't imagine anything on the enemy team that you're not going to just hot dumpster in this situation. Elena, I missed you as well. So I think RNL is the play. But if we come back and we look at the build that I was using when we first started this this thing here, so we need crit chance. We also have 81% crit chance on this, which let's be real, isn't really the best, right? So we're gonna go with critical hit chance here. We're gonna slow him down just a bit because I think we'll still be able to outspeed without too much of a problem here. And let's see, we're just gonna go with speed sets. Let's filter everything else out here. I had this. Was this what I was using? Let's see if we use this, if this is better. Maybe. Let's go to helmets. Nah, that's just too fast. Too fast, too furious. All right. This right here isn't too bad. 295, right? Still going to outspeed quite a bit, but we're already up to 3161, and we're at 251 critical hit damage here. I think that this is probably pretty good. Now, neck-wise, we could probably... Hold on, let me see if I got a better... If I got a better neck piece, this is 13. I would drop way too much speed. If I were going to commit this to this character, I would roll this effect resist off into, I don't know, probably like attack or something like that. But let's go with these stats right here: 3161 and 251 in that. And still 295 speed is going to be pretty quick, right? So we're going to put ourselves at 295 speed. We're going to take this off. Then we go 3161 here. 251. As you can see, we are already up quite a bit. Now, let's go into somebody who is trying to tank down, right? So we'll go into an Arius, but we're still going to try to kill their squishy. My Angel of Light Angelica is not 12,000 defense, but let's just say, actually, what is my Angelica? I think my Angelica is like 1,400 defense. Regardless, we will we'll say 1,200 defense. Arius is on the field. Damage mitigation. We still have increased attack. Let's say that we're going against a 250 speed, right? So we're doing 5476 with this build onto a defense mitigated 1,200 defense. Now, we're going to defense break them, and then we're going to come in, we're going to do 10,820. So that together is still 16k damage. Now, anybody squishy, that's just gonna kill. So you do still potentially have with RNL that assassin can just assassinate, right? And the other thing too is as long as you're not getting countered on your S3, this actually could potentially drop squishier rems. That could definitely still drop squishier rems, although rem is going to be at like 102 speed. So your S3 isn't going to do as much damage against rem. It's only going to do 4715. So you're going to do about 15,000 to rem. So the speed difference is pretty big. But you should be able to kill single targets if you get the RNL proc. I think that's a big thing right here with him. And that actually fits the assassin style a little bit better, right? You get the RNL proc, you defense break them with the S3, you come through, and then you yeet your extra energy sword at them, and then they just die. I was wondering if he wouldn't be an opener Summoner Assyria, or Summoner Assyria with Silver Rain, giving her the attack buff while removing immunity and defense break. He also protects her from Politis. I think that is actually a really good combo. I think there's quite a few combos potentially that are out there. However, if I see that combo come through, I just ban Summer Assyria. Or I ban him. One or the other. But that is a very good combo. Now, let's see what it looks like if we Bruiser him up, because well, I have a lot of Bruiser gear, right? We're still going to keep him kind of quick, but I want him quick and thick. So we'll go with a third setup here where we drop the speed quite a bit. We'll probably still keep him in the 250, 260 range, or try to, but we're going to thicken him up and then give him more attack. And then see how that works out. We're going to have to go with immunity here on this setup. But I think that it'll still be pretty solid. Let's theoretically take some gear off of... Let's take this neck, since we can slow ourselves down just a little bit with this build. We're going to want to look for HP. Not speed pen. You know what? Hold on. Let me see what kind of speed I can get with my penetration sets. Let's take a look at speed pen first then. Do I even have any other? What do I have pen set wise? I think I have a pair of pen boots I can give him. We'll give him these pen boots. Then the rest I can fill with speed, right? Let's see. This'll work. And then let's go with more speed. I need a speed ring here. We're gonna need to put some crit back in. So we'll go with that. Lowered my crit. Wait, hold on. Okay, let's go there. I need crit speed. Let's switch it back around. And then helmet-wise, that's such a big drop-off in speed, though. This is okay, but 80% crit might as well be 0% crit, right? That actually has good crit chance. I have a chest piece with better crit chance on it. Pen set is definitely harder since he isn't a Sid. Yeah. Oh. That's not... Well, that doesn't drop it that much. Critical hit damage chance... Let's work off of the idea here. Hold on, let me see what other pen sets I have in spots that I could give him potentially. Not much. You know what? We need to craft some pen set, dude. If only the self-imprint was self-crit instead. Yeah, if it was self-crit instead, we would be in a lot better spot. But let's see what kind of damage we can do with this. The only problem, though... Hold on. The only problem is that pen set doesn't work for his S3. So what does pen set really matter? Right? So unless you are expecting a follow-up of the S1, pen set gives you nothing on the S3. I mean, on the S1, it's going to be really, really good. Because, let's see, 3177. If we look at this, so we got 3177. We've got 268. 268 here. Let's just say we get an RNL proc, right? We get that RNL proc into this. I mean, you're going to be doing 11... hold on, I don't have pen set. I mean, so with and without pen set, 240-ish pen set Bruiser, maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Always got the pen counter Dust Devil memes. Yo, that's true. That's true. Counter set. This guy's got penetration on his S1. Slap him in a counter set. But so you pick up about 1,000 damage, give or take, here on penetration on S1 into defense break, right? So I mean, it is good for the S1. This is relying though on being able to get that S1, and I don't think that that's something you really want to bank on 100%. Like, if you're trying to wombo combo with him, I think that you're going to use him as some sort of opener or something like that. Doesn't penetration not stack with Rand's S1, or am I mistaken? I mean, I would assume that it would stack. Penetration sets don't stack, but penetration stacks with penetration set, just like LQC's S3. LQC's S3 has inherent penetration, but the pen set would stack alongside of the penetration set would stack on top of her penetration. A squishy 290 plus Ran with pen set has a high chance of not getting an S1 since the only protection is null. Yeah. So I still don't think that he's a good cleave opener, honestly. Because he has no CR push forward. He has no CR push backwards. If you use him with Summer Assyria, then you do. But I do think that there are options with him. But I want to go back to building a bit more of a bruiser build. So we'll do a bruiser build with pen set. We'll slow him down a little bit. What if you use him with a CR pusher? So he S3s and then like you aux slots back around. You could definitely do that for sure. I feel like that's a lot of moving parts, right? I feel like there's a lot of moving parts to put together in a team. So I give him Ravi's hat. Does his S3 do as much as Pavel's S2? Well, if you're using super fast Willard, you're doing like about 6,500 to like no mitigation. So Bruiser wise, I would be looking at what 1,300 defense with around 15k HP. It could be either Bruiser or Cleaver. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. That's what we're kind of working on right now. Would you use him as a speed contester? No. Because if you use him as a speed contester, what does he do? At least with like Assassin Sid, right? He'll push you back. With Angelica of Angel of Light, Angelica. So that's the thing with like RNL, right? If you're using him as a speed contester, sure, you can kill something right out of the gate if you're RNL procs. Whereas with things like you know, other openers, Assassin Kali, you've got the stun. Assassin Sid, you push back. he is a bigger enabler, honestly. That's why I think like a mid-speed annoying Bruiser could be very, very solid for him. Because you strip, you don't need a ton of damage because you penetrate. However, stat-wise, that's going to be really difficult, right? We're going to actually do this. So that way we can... Did I just make a meme about putting him on counter? I mean, I make a meme about putting everybody on counter because as soon as people see that an S1 has like literally anything having to do with or any type of ability on the S1, they're just like, yo, put this dude on counter set, bro. Put this dude on counter set, bro. Gonna be amazing. Gonna be the best. Let's see. Oh, this'll beef him up actually. Problem is I'm running... How's his base damage? What do you mean? Pavel S2 does 10k versus squishies, so if Ran does similar or more, you can easily team wipe a cleave comp. Has anyone tried attack set? I don't have an attack set. The problem is that I don't have any critical hit damage here. Dude, I run everything as a bruiser. I got so much. All right, we'll do this. I can put a speed piece somewhere here. Where do I have all this critical hit chance at? Chess piece. Chess piece. Let's get rid of some of this critical hit chance. We'll give him this mouse chess piece. Oh, that actually does drop him down. I was thinking since Rand's speed stat is already godly, I was thinking both attack and penetrate sets to upgrade his overall damage at least, yeah. That puts me at 99. If nothing else, if he can rerun as an opener or a bruiser at least, then he can be a misdirect for RTA. Yeah, that's true. It's true. That's a little bit over on the critical hit chance. I have a wasted, wasted 19% effectiveness on the helmet is kind of a papega right there, but I don't know. I'd have to play around with bruiser stats. I think though that he's going to be an enabler for other follow-ups. Like if you S3 S3 into like a Pavel follow-up, right? That's going to be good. You're just going to have to watch out for like Angel of Light Angelica. I mean, right here with these stats, 3190. We're dropping this down to 195. We're taking off pen set. I don't think this is the build. Yeah. There's a lot of Caesarea talking about Caesarea follow-up, because if we drop out of this, like, that's not going to do a whole lot of damage, right? Like, if you run Caesarea, who I still need to finish building, with her S2, S3, you're gonna be fine. I honestly think that like Caesarea goes perfectly well with her. Because her S2 doesn't even cost souls to activate the first soul burn. You get your extra turn. You can put C-Dom and stuff like that in. I think it'll be interesting, and I'm going to be playing around with it a bit later tonight. But I have to go back to work, so I'm going to end the damage by the numbers here. And I'm actually I'll play around with some builds while I'm working today. But we'll see. I'll be back around 7-ish Eastern. But I actually am late for a meeting. I didn't expect to talk this long. So I got to get out of here, or else I'm gonna get yelled at by my boss. So I'll catch you guys when I stream some RTA later tonight. Take it easy, homies.